Hi there, Gemini, and welcome back to Star-Lord Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the week of June the 26th through to July the 2nd. I went ahead and shuffled the cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for Gemini. First up, we have Major Arcana, the Temperance in the upright, followed then by the King of Cups. Next, we have the Ten of Cups in the upright, followed then by the Seven of Wands reversed. And lastly, we have the Ten of Wands reversed. So, your overall energy, Gemini, is the Sagittarius energy, the Temperance in the upright position. This is great news for those of you who are dealing with people this week. If you've got, say, some kind of company picnic going on, and especially if you're put in charge of it, or if it's a family event or something like that that's happening, whatever you're involved in and put in charge of, really good news. You will be mixing and blending all the right people. I call this my baker's card for those of you who are baking this week, especially if you got a bake sale coming up. You will be doing a fantastic job. This is a really, really nice energy. Just basically, it speaks of cooperation. It's also very healing energy as well. So Temperance is really, really nice. Very good for calmness and peace. So as your overall energy, that's always good to have. I always welcome cooperative energy, especially in an overall reading, because it means you'll have the people sort of agreeing with you this week and, being on your team. Team Gemini! Right at the beginning of the week, you have the King of Cups in the upright position. It is a court card, could be representing a person. If it's representing a person, this is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. King of Cups is known as someone who's a good person to talk to in terms of about emotional matters. This could be representative for some of you. This could be your husband. This could be your family member. This could be a good friend that you're talking to. Or it could also represent somebody you're talking to, like a compassionate counselor, guidance counselor, somebody like that, or your doctor, or could be if you go to regular therapy or something like that. This could be somebody who's really sort of stepping up for you this week, Gemini. Remember, we can always embody the energies of the royal cards, so there's a possibility that you might be showing a King of Cups side to you, especially if you have water in your chart. You could be showing that strong, silent type. That's what the King of Cups reminds me of, sort of like that. That's that great person that you can, cry on their shoulder or tell them all about your emotional feelings, and they can help you sort it out. But this could also be you showing that to somebody else, maybe someone else in your family or something like that, who needs your ear about an emotional matter that's going on with them. The King of Cups has run the gauntlet on emotions, understands how to process them and sort of unpack them in a very mature way. And it's good news, because the next card you have is the Ten of Cups in the upright position. Can point to a peak emotional experience happening for you, Gemini, in the early part of the week. Remember, I mentioned something about maybe a family picnic, a wedding or something like that, a function. Well, this could be it for some of you. Perhaps you are playing a big part in whatever is happening. Some of you yourselves are getting married, or this could be some kind of, special anniversary or birthday or just family get together. And it's really, really going well. This can be for some of you where you take the person that you're dating, you're going out with them, and you take them to a family function or a wedding or something like that, and you really, really have a peak emotional experience. Now that this person is with you, you care for them, they care for you, you care for your family, and everybody's just kind of having a big old love fest. Really, really nice. For others of you, it could just simply represent a really nice emotional peak experience that could see you maybe daydreaming about this, this could be the one. I could be a family with this person, and we could have a family one day, that kind of thing. Moving on towards the weekend, we have the Seven of Wands in the reverse position. Seven of Wands upright points to that very defensive energy where we're protecting our heart, protecting someone else, maybe protecting our privacy. When the card is inverted like this, when it's reversed, this is where we are letting down our guard. Now, maybe some of you feel now really good on the emotional front, so you don't feel like you have to have your guard up anymore. Perhaps it's time to let your guard down, not protect your heart so much, since things are going so well on the emotional front. For others of you, this could be if you were protecting another person, say for example, you may realize that perhaps that person didn't really deserve your protection after all, and it could be that you're just sort of withdrawing your support and letting down that part. Last card you have is the Ten of Wands. Nice to see you dropping some of these obligations. Gemini's generally known for juggling a lot of balls and having a lot of obligations, things on their plate. Ten of Wands in the upright position can point to sometimes this is the end of a very arduous journey. Something you've been working on for a very, very long time could be coming to its conclusion, and perhaps that's something that will now be off your plate. And Ten of Wands in reverse. This is where I can finally relax. This card can sometimes come up when people are in the middle of a move. Moves can be very, physically demanding and very draining, and you've got so much to do all the time when you're in the middle of a move. Or it could be renovations or anything like that, picking up slack for someone else at work. When the card's inverted like this, this is where we finally have come to the end of the road with something, and we can now drop that burden. So whatever it is, if you were covering for somebody else, or if you were moving or renovating or whatever the situation is, it comes to an end at the end of the week, and you finally feel relaxed. It looks like this week Gemini is all about sort of mixing and blending maybe everything together, all of the people in your life, the projects in your life. Looks like things are just going to come to one big culmination for you this week. Looks like a pretty good week. I mean, how could it be a bad week with the Ten of Cups in it? I mean, yes, definitely looks awesome. So don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below if this is resonating for you, and do tell us how so. And in the meantime, I want to thank you very, very much for joining me. I hope you have a fantastic week, and I hope the reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again next week. Take care. Much love. Bye-bye now.